Hey everybody, welcome to Real Shit Friday. Only this week it's Sunday. I'm sorry, I know we're late. We can't get our shit together. But anyway, I'm on with my friend Carlos. How are you, baby?
Hey, I'm doing good, good. Just
Good.
chilling in Seattle.
Always chilling in Seattle. It's not
Chilling.
like
Go
that
ahead.
means something different though. Like chilling in Seattle is so much different than hey, I'm just chilling in Jersey. Like there's a whole different like connotation when it comes to chilling in your part of the world than chilling in my part of the world. Yours definitely sounds a lot more chill. But anyway,
It's a
so
lot more
sorry,
people.
huh?
A lot more people getting on my nerves. You know what? You know what? Before we get started, I
Oh
got something
God,
to get
here we
off
go.
my motherfucking chest. All right. I
Ready? I'm
know it's
ready.
summertime, but I've almost hit about six bicyclists in the last 2 days. It's not that I was driving when I almost hit them. I was parked at a parking spot,
Wait,
like on the
then
like
how do you
parallel
almost hit
parked,
them?
because the freaking our bike lanes are like when we park on the street on public street, you have to put like parallel into your parking spot, but the
Mm.
bike lane is right there, like right next to you. So you have to like there's this whole thing like you have to open the door with your right hand. That way you force yourself to turn around and look back because you open the door and like I've had at least five people almost smash into my door because I didn't
What?
see because they're just zooming down going like 20, 30 miles an hour down these hills in Seattle. And when you open your door, I've seen so many people just get clipped by a door.
Yo, that's
And it's
actually
not funny.
hilarious.
It's not funny because
Yes, it is.
bicyclists really do get hurt. But honestly, just like motorcyclists, like we both be aware. Both, if you see somebody parking and you know they're finna get out of the car, don't drive right by the
That's what I'm
passenger door
saying.
or
It
the
works
driver's
both
door.
ways. Why should I have to
Like,
fucking open my door with my right fucking hand so I can look back at your ass? That should be look have you have a better viewpoint than I do. Like what?
I don't even like bike lanes. Like, get on the fucking sidewalk. Like, they should, they should make bike lanes on the sidewalk, like not in the street, not in the street.
I
But
agree.
no,
We have bike lanes over
that was
here too.
no. The bike lanes here are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. But yeah,
They're probably
that's the only thing
extra
I need to get off
wide.
my chest. They like, and then these people be acting like they're full fledged cars. Like literally, and then some of them, when there aren't bike lanes, they'll just ride right in the street and then be signaling with their hand and shit. Like, I don't have time
Right?
for that. I don't have time. Really, get out of the way. I will push you out of the way.
All right, well, guys in Seattle, you heard it first here. Carlos does not like the bike lane. They're definitely going to be lobbying to get rid of them now. I trust me. Savage Media Radio has that power. So there you go. You're welcome.
It's so funny.
But anyway, so today I decided to switch it up. I was going to talk about something super depressing and super stressful, but Carlos has done enough of that lately. So I
Yes,
wanted
I
to switch.
have.
So I noticed on a lot of our shows, and I have to commend him for this. I noticed him basically defending me in regards to what I enjoy. So basically, Carlos listens to me more than everybody else in this world. I'm pretty sure because he could tell you my favorite colors. He could tell you what I don't like, what's my favorite thing to talk about. Just because when we have these conversations, or just from just friendly discussions, like he captures a lot of information and he's very observant and he remembers things, and I appreciate that. It's cool talking to someone who truly knows who you are by just the communication you guys have on an everyday basis. So that means something, and I commend you, Carlos, because a lot of people don't
Aw,
have that
thank you.
attention span. So with that being said, I thought we'd play a friendly game. Since we are past our 6 months of Savage Media Radio, it's time to get more friendly, more fun, more upbeat, more savage. So, we're going to play a friendly game where we're going to ask stuff about each other, like we did when we first started. When we first started this podcast, do you remember that day that we just basically asked each other questions, kind of a Q and A
Yes.
on with each other? But we're going to switch it up a little bit since we know each other more. You one of my best friends. So we
Aw.
are going to ask questions and trying to get correct answers, not actually trying to get like, what's your favorite color, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm going to ask you what's my favorite this, what do I enjoy the most out of these two, what
Oh,
I
I like that.
rather, huh?
I like that
Yep,
idea.
what I rather. So you're going to do the same thing for me too. We can go back and forth. It's up to you. How do you want to do it? Do you want to do one at a time or do you want to go back and forth?
We could go back and forth.
Okay, that I think that's more productive too, because you don't want one person have more questions than the other. So, you know what? You could test me. You could start off because I started this up. I'm in a hot seat, so I might as well go first. So, give me a question about you, and I will try to answer it to the best of my ability.
Okay, so it's Sunday
Make
night.
it deep.
It's Sunday night at 8 p.m. What is Carlos going to be doing?
Sunday night at 8 p.m. Comedy show. I don't know. I don't know I don't know your schedule 8 p.m. I mean, or watch Grey's Anatomy. I don't fucking know.
Okay, Sunday night at 8 p.m. If I don't, you got it correct. If I don't have a comedy show, like I usually have a comedy show, but if I don't, I'm in bed sleeping.
Really?
I like to go.
That's right.
I like to be in bed
early.
by like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you're an early sleeper
early.
and an early riser. That's what I
Yep,
remember.
I be up every morning around 5:45, 6, and then I like to go to sleep around 8 o'clock or 9. But that's if I don't have a show.
See, so there, I got some of it right. All right, let's
Half
see.
right.
Half right. All right, for me, let's see. I gotta make this juicy. Let me see. Okay. I got it. What is my favorite animated movie? And it's gotta be something that we've discussed before, and we have discussed this before. So, what is my favorite animated movie of all
I
time?
want to say The Incredibles, but I don't think that's it.
Okay, here's a hint. But you hate Broadway. But it's on Broadway right now. That's how we started talking.
The Lion King.
No! Oh my God. It should be.
It's on Broadway.
I know it should be, but it's not.
Aladdin.
No, you're done. You're over. You're done. No, my favorite animated movie is Anastasia. We had this whole topic about fucking musicals.
Movie.
You said you hate musicals. You hate musical theater, and I said
okay. No,
sorry.
I didn't say I hate musicals. I hate that musical. I love musicals, but Anastasia, I never understood even like the movie. I didn't like. They're just like whales jumping in darkness.
How?
I just never understood the point of that movie.
It's also a true story. It's on a true story. By the way.
No, never got it.
Whatever. Anyway, that is my favorite. I literally, I nerd out. I'm like a 3-year-old girl when I watch Anastasia. But anyway, So you failed. Next.
Okay. Okay. So if you know me, what electronic company do I prefer over the other?
Apple.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Because that's the only thing I can't stand about you. I usually don't fucks with Apple people, but it's okay.
Oh no, I literally like have so many Apple products, it's ridiculous. I'm just like, oh, I have a MacBook and an iPad, and then a 12-inch iPad and an iPhone, and I still have an iPod. Like, who has iPods anymore? But I still got one.
I have two. I have the old school video the touchscreen one.
I literally went and found one of the old school shuffle sticks, and because it's easier for my car just to plug into my car. And then not have to worry about, and then I don't actually like this having selection of my songs. I like the randomness of it.
You never know when it's going to throw you in a mood. So you don't really like browsing through it? You just pretty much just whatever comes up, comes up?
Yeah, you remember like the original iPad? I think it was the Nano or the Shuffle, the iPad Shuffle, and it was like that little white stick.
Yep.
And it didn't have anything. You like plugged it in, put your music on. It looked like a little hard drive. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, see, I got it right. Cool. So that's one for me. 1 for me and 0 for you, apparently. I would have to take back my compliment. No, I'm joking. But you really do actually know me pretty well. All right, so, when I'm not... Okay, hold on. When I'm not watching football, what is my favorite part about the fall?
Decorating.
No, you gotta think harder.
Okay, so if you're not watching football, what's your favorite?
Chance.
The weather.
See, I'll give that to you, but no. But it's an action. So if I'm not watching football, what else am I doing usually in the fall?
Okay, if you're not watching football, what are you doing?
I can't remember what we were talking about, but we talked about this on one of our Wednesday shows.
I
And I
just
think
remember
you
you
called
said
me
you like to
white
do arts
for
and
it.
crafts stuff. And
I think you
what
called
is
me
it?
white for it, if I can
Baking.
remember.
Baking. I don't know. What is it?
It was looking at the foliage, looking at the leaves changing, and all that stuff.
That's the weather.
What? It's not weather. Weather is not leaves changing. It's the fucking biological time. It's
That literally is
biological
weather, because if it
stuff.
doesn't get cold, the leaves don't change.
Whatever. Fine. I'll give you a half a point for
I'm
that one.
saying that's a half a point.
Half a point. Okay. But you gotta get
Uh,
juicy, Carlos. Give me like deep passion and hardcore in your soul shit. I got you.
okay. How long have Chris and I been dating? What year did I? Well,
Dating?
how old was I when I
Fuck.
first, or like been together? Like what year? Or what year? How old was I when Chris and I started dating?
18.
You're close, but no.
What was it?
I was 19.
What the fuck, Carlos? Whatever. Wait, really? I could have sworn you were 18. Whatever. Goodbye. I don't care.
It was like a month afterwards, but it's okay.
Anyway. Okay. What is my... I'm trying to... Who is my weakness?
Keith Sweat.
Okay, I'm done. Goodbye. I'm flipping the table over. Flipping the table over. Of all my family members, and you have to think really hard because you're the same type of person I am. What I mean by family
Toby.
members. Ah, look at you.
But it goes Keith Sweat, then Toby.
It's a close second. Toby's a close second to Keith Sweat. I hate you.
Let's see, my turn. Let's see. Oh, who's my favorite musical artist right now?
Beyonce.
Nope.
Wait,
Nope,
how
I'll
is
give
that
you one more
fucking
chance.
Beyonce? J. Cole?
Just because I talk
Fucking
about
no.
her. J. Cole. Okay. I only really talk about two artists on any of our shows.
Cardi B?
Yep. Ding, 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 ding.
Wait, for
You
real?
know,
Okay,
I like
whatever.
it like that.
You know, I
like
actually
diamonds.
fucking love
like,
that song.
I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like
I
socks.
fucking love that song. I love when she's like, oh, he's so... I was like, I fucking love that song. Anyway, okay, fine. Right, fine. Ready?
Yep.
What is my favorite genre of music? You should know this, Carlos. I've said this like a million times.
And no, it's not hip hop. Isn't it like rock?
No. I'm over it. Flipping the table.
Well, look, I'm getting to learn you better now.
Flipping the
Okay,
table.
so
I
it's
tell you
not
all the
hip-hop.
time.
Oh, it's R&B. It's
No.
Keith Sweat, R&B.
Can you stop saying Keith Sweat? No. You're annoying. I like Caribbean music, reggae,
Oh
like
yes,
soca,
I
calypso,
did know.
dancehall. You
I
should
did know
this.
that. We just talked. I did know that.
I'm
I
over
did
it.
know that.
I'm over it.
And Keith Sweat.
Whatever. Your turn.
What's my favorite color?
Yellow.
Oh wow, yeah. You
know
are
why?
correct.
Because I've only known two people in my entire life whose favorite color is yellow. You and this
I don't
girl
know why
Stephanie I used to work with.
I don't know why more people don't like the color yellow. It's such a pretty color.
I love yellow.
And you can mix it with anything. You can mix it with red and make green. Wait,
Yeah.
is that how
What
that works?
the
I'm
fuck?
not sure.
You could mix it with red and make green. What?
Or blue. You mix it with blue and make green.
I'm done. All right.
You didn't do that back in school. You didn't have to do that in school, like on the color chart. And,
I made
know
brown a lot.
Which color?
In school.
We had
I
to
just
like
mixed
go
them.
to like we had to know our primary colors and our secondary colors and which colors go with what to make what.
Yeah. Yep. I'm probably the best person with color. I hate people who are like, oh, that's purple. I'm like, no, it's lavender. Oh, that's purple. No, it's fucking periwinkle. I'm
It's
big with
seafoam
colors.
green.
Yes, yes. No, it's not fucking turquoise. It's seafoam. I'm really like that person. I'm that person. But anyway,
I hate that when people just make like when people say my favorite color is Tiffany blue. I'm like, but that's actually not a color. Like
right?
that color is it's named something else. It's
Fucking
not Tiffany
Crayola
blue.
fucking colors. No. Just tell me you like fucking turquoise. Like I want. Oh, here we go. What's my least favorite color?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think we've ever discussed your least favorite. I would say like maybe green is your favorite color, so on the opposite end is orange.
No, I love orange. You know, it's funny. So if there's green in my least favorite color, I can't stand the color teal. Teal annoys the shit out of me. Literally,
Why
it
does
makes
teal
me
annoy
angry.
you?
Huh?
That's Tiffany. You don't like Tiffany teal?
No, I don't like fucking Tiffany teal. I like aquamarine. I don't like any of those. I don't like those blue greens. I can't stand them. I don't know why. I look at them and
Because
I'm like,
green
why
is
would
your
anyone
favorite
choose this
color,
color?
and it's not a true green.
What'd you say?
I said since green is your favorite color, and like so you like green, and you don't like other things that like look like green but aren't
See, here's the
completely green.
thing. My favorite color is actually lime green, but it's a particular tint of lime green. It has to be the most obnoxious, almost neon lime green. That is my favorite color, to be
Ugh.
exact. Breaking it down.
Lime
Your
green.
turn.
Oh, I guess you wouldn't really know. I don't know. Let's see, because I don't really talk about myself. Actually, I talk about myself a lot, but
All
not
the
about what I
time.
like.
What?
But I don't talk about like things that I like.
Got it. True.
Um, let's see. I don't know. Oh, okay, do I or what type of vehicle do I prefer? Trucks, SUVs, or cars?
I peg you a truck guy.
A truck, like a four by
SUV,
four
like an
truck,
SUV.
SUV. Why?
Yeah. Uh, 'Cause you like big stuff. I don't know.
That makes no sense. That makes absolutely zero sense. But I do prefer SUVs, and it's because if you ever become homeless, you can live in your car.
See, that is a great
Which has happened to me
answer.
before, which is why I always have SUVs.
Love
And
it.
now, actually, my car has outlets, like
Oh
ACDC
shit.
outlets. We got TVs. Like we've literally taken like a 2 week camping trip in our car before.
Love it.
But I love. Yeah, girl, we went to Forks, Washington. For
Ooh.
people who guys don't know where Forks, Washington, it's the city where Twilight was technically like based in, but really they filmed in some city in Oregon.
Oh
But
wow.
the actual city of Forks is a small city of like population of like 200. And Chris and I think 2 years ago, we went camping there, and we were the only.
Of
Like when we
course.
walked into town, like the whole town stopped. When I say that, like we
Oh.
walked to the grocery store and this is how I knew it was a small town because you know how we have our strip malls, like you'll have
Mhm.
like a grocery store and Ace
They have
Hardware and
like
a hair
mom and
salon.
pop stuff.
Yeah, and like mom and pop stuff. So, but you have to go outside to go to the next store, right? In
Mhm.
Forks, Washington, they were all internally connected. So you could walk and then you only pay one time. So you can like walk to Ace Hardware,
Oh,
walk
that's
to QFC,
cool.
go to like the hair store and then gather like use the same cart. And then just like go and check out
What?
because it's like so fucking small. It's owned by the same person.
Yo, that's actually really dope. I'm not gonna lie.
so
I actually think that's pretty dope. You
so they
just
have like
pile
an
your shit
open
on like you're in fucking Walmart. You pile all the shit in together.
literally
That's
literally they made like a
dope.
small town Walmart because they didn't have one. Yeah, we went camping in the car. That was fun. That was just that story. Forks, Washington,
Hmm.
because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see Twilight. I was thinking like they would have all the stuff in Twilight, like the high school,
No,
and
they don't give
no,
a
none of that
fuck.
stuff was filmed there. It was not filmed there. And actually, the people of Forks, Washington hate that they use that because all they give is a bunch of people like me be like, where's
Yo,
Twilight
you
stuff?
just made a random fucking trip to nowhere for no reason.
it
Did you do your
was like a five.
research?
No.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
I knew it was Forks, Washington, and we had to take 2 ferries and a 5 hour drive and
What?
to get there. And we got there, we were just like fuck. So we ended up staying one night because we were going to stay the whole weekend, but it was so boring because there was literally nothing. It was just a small town. There was nothing to do, so we just drove back home.
Here, funny
And then
story. Almost a similar story. So Bon Jovi is from New Jersey. He's actually from my high school. He had my gym teacher, so he's very ingrained in my high school. But he happens to, or he was known to have lived in this area called Rumson, New Jersey, which is really ritzy. It's right off of the river. It's like really pretty over there. So
Hmm.
I look up houses, celebrity houses all the time, but like on the internet, they're not always accurate, but they'll say maybe it was a house maybe they once owned, or maybe it's a vacation home and they say that they live there. A whole bunch of stuff is
Yeah.
all skewed online. So I was like, oh snap, I found Bon Jovi's house. So me and my father used to always take drives places and always look at big houses or scenery and things like that. So we decided to go take a trip out to Rumson, New Jersey to go see Bon Jovi's house, right? So
Uh-huh.
we get to the house, or what looked like just like that. I had to use a picture because they don't give out the addresses, so it looked just like the house. Same awning, same balcony, same everything. So I was like, oh my god, that's the house, that's the house. It looked like it was slightly occupied, a little bit off of the road, so it looked like it was like it would be owned by somebody who's a little bit more like receptive to people, like Bon Jovi is. Like he doesn't mind like dealing with fans and all that stuff. And it looked like the
Hmm.
fucking house in the paper. So me and my dad get out and we go up to the house, go like around back and take pictures and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of shit, right? And then I go home and I'm like all excited because I got to see Bon Jovi's house and I took pictures and blah 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 blah. And it turns out he never even lived in fucking Rumson ever, like at all. He actually lived in what's called Navesink, which is across the river. And I have no idea whose fucking house I took pictures of, but we were all up in their driveway in the back of their house.
Oh my
Took all
gosh.
the, like, straight up took all these pictures. We could have gotten so arrested and so lynched, but we didn't, luckily. Like, oh my
So
god, it's so funny.
I had a similar story to that. I used to do a paper route. Now that we're learning about each other. So when I
Right?
was in college, I worked my ass off, which is why I don't work anymore right now. I was full time college student. I worked at Best Buy. I worked at Chick-fil-A,
Mm,
and then I delivered the newspaper from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. And
wow.
I did that, and the newspaper was every day. That was my newspaper route every day. So it was 7 days a week, no days off. So on my route, though, a lot of people don't know John Travolta actually lives in Ocala, Florida, which is where I went to school in Gainesville, Florida.
Oh wait,
But
that's where my husband's from. He used to live in Ocala. He grew up in Ocala.
yeah, Ocala is actually it's like the horse capital of the country. As far as
Oh.
breeding, a lot of people think that Kentucky is, but it's actually the Ocala is where they get all of those horses.
I
There's a lot
didn't
of
know
horse farms, a
that.
lot of like really expensive horses coming out of Ocala. It's considered the horse capital of the country. Um,
Hmm.
but so John Travolta lived there, and he was on my paper route. So every morning and he lives in this complex. He has this huge complex called Jambalaya, and I used to deliver papers to him and his neighbors, and he used to give us $500 tips for Christmas every year. Yeah, so and he was super cool.
Oh,
He's actually a super cool dude, Mr. John Travolta. I've
that's
run
too
into him a couple
sweet.
times in Ocala, and it was really weird because he remembered who I was. Because like he used to come to Chick-fil-A, and he's like, "Aren't you my paper boy?"
Oh, Jean, you
And
gotta
I was
reach
like,
out. Give us a
"Yes, John, reach out."
buzz.
I was like, "Yes, I was. Yes, I was your paper boy." He's like, "You're just out here hustling."
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh,
All
that's
right,
so
whose turn
cute.
is it?
Yeah, I totally forgot. We were talking about fucking houses. Oh, you Twilight and all that bullshit. Whose turn was that?
Oh, I think it's your turn because I was talking about the car.
Oh, da car. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, what is my favorite? Okay, I have to give you a hint for this one, unless you remember. What's my favorite television show? It's animated and it was filmed from like mid '90s to the mid 2000s.
It's TV show animated.
Mm-hmm. It's about people who live in the country.
The Wild Thornberries.
No, what?
Okay, people. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No, are we over?
People who wait. People who live in that. Wait. Oh wait.
It's
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
it's like more of an adult show, not like a kid show.
The Boondocks.
No. Or okay, you're over it. my my favorite show to this day is King of the Hill. I love King
Oh,
of the Hill.
I hate
I
that
I
show.
love it.
Why can't I? Why do you love that show? I
I
hate
could
that
watch
show.
it over and over. I know all the words to every episode. I love dry
I
humor.
don't know. don't know if I hate it or if I don't know. It's just like from growing up, I was never allowed to watch like South Park, King of the
See, that's
Hill,
the thing. Yeah, if you
like
were
any of
younger and you didn't
the
get access to
the
it, you might as well not
Simpsons.
start.
Yeah, no, I never. No, we were barely allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up, like
You know what?
literally.
A lot of parents say that for some reason.
It has a lot of actually watching it as an adult. It has a lot of sexual innuendos that you don't
Really?
see as a kid, but now as an adult, I wouldn't let my kids watch it. Like they're like him and Patrick have this very like homophobic or homosexual
Oh my
relationship
God,
going
you're
on. No,
Carlos.
for real. And then they're always inviting Squidward over, and Squidward never wants to come out. And then Squidward is very like he's very like he's Squidward's afraid to be himself. Like that's the whole thing. Like be yourself, be yourself. And they're just trying to tell Squidward that he's gay. And then they're like, we're gay, so you should be
Hmm.
yourself. We're all neighbors and be cool. And then if you think about it, there was this one episode where when SpongeBob put the underwear on his head, and then he had
Hmm.
an erection because his nose looked like a penis in the underwear.
Yup.
There's a
Oh my
lot
God,
of
I
different
totally forgot
stuff.
about that.
There's a lot of different stuff from SpongeBob
No, but
that have like
Carlos,
secret
it's
things.
so funny that you say that though, because I used to work at my mother-in-law's daycare, and a lot of parents used to say, "Oh my God, my kids don't watch SpongeBob. That's just gay. No, I'm not letting them watch one of them gay shows." And I'm like, "What? What's happening?"
It's like there's this huge thing. I actually did this thing in college about the 15 secrets of like of shows.
Hmm.
Disney's another one.
Oh,
Disney's
Disney
another one
has
that
so much.
sneaks in a lot. It's like the Little Mermaid. They live in a dick. The castle under the sea. It's
What?
literally a penis. If you look up, if you look like the
Little
if you
Mermaid's
right
like
now
one of my favorites.
Google the like right now Google the Little
No,
Mermaid.
you're gonna fuck up my
Everybody.
life. I'm not doing
Nope.
this.
Google Little Mermaid castle, right?
Hold
And
up, let
then
me
look at the
see.
image. Just look at the image.
Hold up, I gotta do this shit now. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I have to look this up. I'm sorry for you listeners not like knowing what the fuck is happening. Hold on. They love us. They love us when we
So like
have
this.
random banter. Hold on.
So yeah, that and then like the Lion King. It's literally. There's a penis. There's a penis right there.
Wait. Little Mermaid House.
If you just Google Little Mermaid penis castle, it'll show you the middle tower. There's a They put a penis right in the middle of
Penis
the tower.
Castle? Hold up.
Little Mermaid penis castle, and it'll show you. And look
Hold
up
up.
images, and it'll right in the main
Oh
there.
shit, I
Do you
see
see
it.
it? That's a dick with veins.
My whole
the lip.
childhood is ruined. What is happening?
Told you.
Are you sure this isn't
They-
like post production?
No, they're all. I actually, if you still have the original VHS,
God.
and then it had that picture on it, there's a penis on it.
But are we sure it's just not? We're not assuming it looks. Oh wow, that's really a penis. Hold up.
Look at the other towers. The other towers are like detailed and have windows. They stuck a penis in there.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. This is retarded. All right, I'm over it. Goodbye. I turned my phone off. All right. Well, whose fucking turn is it? Yours.
I think it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, what's my favorite animated movie? Let me give you some hints.
Okay.
Actually, do I even have a favorite animated movie?
Wow, you act
yes,
like
I
you
do.
were all ready.
I do. It's about an animal,
Wow,
and
that narrows
family,
it down.
and being lost.
And being lost. Oliver and Company.
No,
Fuck.
it's from. They've had two now. They've had two different movies now. It's about a aquatic animal.
Finding Nemo.
Yes.
Aw, cute.
We need to find his
I
song.
love that movie. The second one was actually bomb. I'm not gonna lie. The second one was awesome.
I'm literally looking up like all of these sex secrets now.
Jesus.
Like the Lion King spells out sex in that scene where he falls over and all like the
Oh, yep, and the
leaves go
star, like
everywhere.
the dust comes out. Yep.
Mhm.
I swear
There's a
that's
lot of
post
sex
production though.
secrets.
That has to be post production because that's bullshit. Anyway, my question. What is my favorite type of clothing item to wear? What am I most comfortable in, basically?
A weed.
Jesus, no. Besides that, besides that, what am I most comfortable wearing on my body?
Um, sweats.
See, close. It's basically hoodies, so let's that counts as sweats. That's fine. I love
Whoop,
hoodies.
whoop.
I used to wear hoodies all like I told Kevin all the time, my husband, I tell him to ask my ex. Well, I don't know why he would fucking ask my ex anything, but I would say if you ever asked my ex what I would wear all the time when we were dating, it was only hoodies. I love putting a hood over my head. I think I look so cute with my hair down and my hood over my head. It's fucking life.
She said, "I think I look so
I
cute."
do. I look poppin'. Like you'll see when I come to Seattle. You'll see. All right, your turn. Wait, is it your turn? Yeah, your turn.
Let's see. I don't know. I'm out of questions. Um,
And
oh, who would I
typical
who would I
Carlos fashion.
I know, like who if it came down to saving my husband or my dogs, who would I say?
Your dogs, I hope.
Yup, because my
humans
husband
ain't
shouldn't have been in
shit.
that predicament in the first place.
I'm done.
No,
I'm
for real, I
done.
would say my dog. Nigga, you're a human. You better think for your own.
Exactly. Listen.
I'm responsible for that dog.
Exactly. My baby is my everything. I have to save my monkey. I have to save my little munchkin.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of dog, okay, so I took my dog to a new dog park a couple days ago, like 4 days ago,
Uh-huh.
and it's right. He loves swimming, and he's just started loving swimming. So I've been trying to go to these ones with the dog parks that have the ocean or a river, and we went to this one close to my house, and it was like the beach, and he was swimming and everything, coming back and forth, and I was throwing the ball in the water, and there's train tracks right that goes right through the park, like a train. And I didn't think that it was like an active train or maybe like it just doesn't come during the day.
Yeah.
No, it was a full-fledged freight train, like squeaking
Holy
and
fuck.
Grayson freaked out. And then like the train's in the middle of the park, so the only way he could run is in the water. So he swims, and this is the ocean. It wasn't like a lake or a river. He swam really far. Like he got so scared, he kept swimming and swimming to a point where and then whenever he gets to the point where he's really heavy, he's a pit bull. So he starts to sometimes, if he gets too tired, he'll just drop under the water and then like struggle to swim. And he was too far, and it was way too cold for me to go out there and save him, which I've had to do sometimes. But yeah, he got so scared, and the way I got him back is I had to take the ball and like throw it closer to the water and have him get it and like bring me the ball, bud. But
Poor
yeah, he almost swam himself to death because he was so afraid of that train.
Poor baby. What nicknames do you have for your dogs?
Grayson, I have Grace. The boys. When I say the boys, they both know I'm calling them both at the same time. So when I say boys, which is like really white mama me. I'm like, boys, sit down,
so
boys.
Cute.
Come on, boys. And they both just follow each other because they know I'm calling them both.
I love it.
Oliver, I have Ollie, Oliver, my Nugget. But I usually just call them the boys or their names. I don't really give them that many nicknames.
I rarely call Toby. I call him Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop is like my favorite. I don't know why. Or Monkey. Or what else do I call him? Lunchbox. Don't ask.
Lunchbox. What the hell?
So I have no idea why I keep calling him Lunchbox. Or Spinach. It usually involves food. I'm not sure why.
She's just like, I love you so much, I want to eat you.
Right? It's always about food. But anyway, whatever. That's my cutie pie. All right. We have like, how many more minutes? We have 8 more minutes. My math wasn't working. So
8 more minutes.
8 more minutes. I have another question. What is the one thing I love to collect the most? I've said this before.
Hearts.
Huh?
I said hearts.
That too.
I know this. You have said this. Think, Carlos. Think.
You can play with.
It's something from the. Is it something from the 90s, right?
No, it's something from a whole it's something for decades. Like there's vintage ones, there's new ones. They have very, what's the word I'm looking for? They have very specific markings.
The Beanie Babies?
No, you give up.
Yeah, I don't know why Beanie Baby stuck out of my head.
No, I collect decks of cards. I love collecting decks of cards.
That is so weird.
I know, but really, it's honestly like a thing I've had since I was younger. Wherever I go, I love getting a new deck of cards, especially if it's something I can't find elsewhere. I snatch that shit up. I don't know what it is, but one day I'm gonna be super fucking rich. So judge me if you want. I don't care.
Let's make a Savage Media deck of cards with our faces on them.
Yes.
I
Oh
want
my
to be. You
god.
can be the queen. You can be hearts. I want to be spades because I'm black.
Ah, you're stupid. What's Troy and Brandon gonna have?
Brandon. Okay, so you're hearts. I'm spades. Brandon can have the clubs because he's black, but he's forming into his blackness.
And also, he likes to go to the club.
Yep. He likes to go to the club. John, of course, is going to be
Who's John?
the
I don't know who
diamonds.
John
Or
is.
John. Doug will be the diamonds. He'll be diamonds because
Okay.
they're the oldest stone in the world.
There you go.
And
That's
and
really
then Troy,
fucked
I
up.
guess.
That's really fucked up.
And Troy is the Joker because he just keeps me laughing.
Got it. Okay. You got this all planned out. Look at you.
He said that's
Cute.
really fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
I love you,
so
Doug.
fucked
If you're
up.
listening.
Anyway, Doug's not
All right,
listening.
let's
Doug's
see.
got fancy life to work out. What's up?
I guess I'm gonna do one more question. Um, what is my favorite season?
Spring.
No, it's actually the fall.
Really?
Yeah, I like it for the same reasons you. I like to see the
But you
oranges
always
and the
bitch
reds.
when it's like 70 degrees outside.
Because okay, so here's the thing. I bitch because like even right now today in Seattle, it's 65 degrees and sunny. So it's if you're in the sun, it feels really good. But once you get in the shade and the wind, we have the wind constantly from the ocean. So it's constantly freezing whenever the sun's not out. So that's what I like about the fall because it's the fall. So you're already covered up and you're in your jacket. And then also I think it's the fashion of fall. Like I feel like
love
in
it.
spring and summer,
You get to
in spring
layer.
and summer, yeah, I get to like put on all my shit. Like,
Right? Yep,
like I'm
yep,
putting on
yep.
hats, scarves, boots, like cardigans, layering.
Yeah.
But in the spring and summer, I feel like I'm really limited of just the weather, you know?
I'm just always naked in the summer and the spring, so I have no opportunity to show off anything.
I don't like to be naked. I don't wear shorts, even if I don't care if it's, when we went to Vegas, I think Vegas was the only place where I broke down. It was like 115 degrees. And I was like,
Oh.
I can't wear, I was wearing like a skinny jeans. I was like, nah, bruh, I'm going to die. I need
Right?
shorts, but I hate having my skin exposed. Like
You know
even
what,
when I go
actually,
running
Carlos? I'm the
and
same
stuff,
person.
I just cover my skin.
I don't
Like
to
even
have-
swimming.
Really?
Yeah, even swimming, I'm that person that wears like pretty much like a freaking surfer suit because I like to be covered all the way down to my like ankles and all the way to my wrists. And part of that is because my melanin picks up color really
Yes.
really good.
Oh my god.
So
I get
I
dark.
will turn black as I get so dark. And I turn into a whole different person. It's like I get blurple. I turn blurple. So I be trying to protect my skin.
No, but for me, I'm the same way. I don't show my arms. I haven't worn shorts in like 12 years. And that's no lie. I haven't worn shorts outside in 12 years. And it's
Jeez.
ridiculous. So, I'm the same person. But I guess to wrap it up, let's see. I gotta do something really juicy to wrap it up. We got 3 minutes to think of something juicy.
Juicy.
Juicy. I gotta think of something juicy. What is the one thing I dislike about you?
That I freak out whenever something's not perfect.
No, that's fucking Shakira. That's not me. What? How dare you?
That I use Apple products.
Oh, see, look at you, being smart. There you go. I like
She
this
says
guy.
that's Shakira.
It's like, that's not me. How dare you? You're the worst.
Well, on the show when we interviewed Shakira, you said, and I have it on record.
Because she said
that's
it
one thing I don't
first.
like about Carlos too.
She said it first. So
But
I
you agreed. You agreed. You agreed.
Anyway, whatever. All right, you're
You
not gonna end it
agreed.
with a juicy question.
No, I don't need none juicy. Nice
Mm,
Miss Juicy,
you're so
baby.
stupid.
No, I'm
You
out
know,
of questions. I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
don't know
This is
anything about myself.
fun. I like getting to know
I
people
learned.
in front
I
of other
learned a lot.
people.
And I ruined. And I ruined. I'm happy I ruined Little Mermaid for you because every time you see it now, you go be like, they have a penis in the castle.
Yeah, it's definitely a stress now, and now I can't even fucking watch SpongeBob. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. My world is crumbling down as we speak. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to Real Shit Friday on Sunday.
On Sunday.
We appreciate your dedication. If you're still with us, we appreciate it. Um, Till next week, we love you guys. And what do we always say,
I love you.
Carlos?
Wrap it up because no injections birth the infection of
There you
AIDS.
go. Boom. Stay
And stay
savage.
savage.